none other than Paarl Roos, who are taking on their old Boerland rivals, Paarl boys. Well, let's head home for Ricky. Let's head to Paarl Roos, where we are joined some of the first 15 players. Gents, tell me, how's it looking in the team, and how's the vibe?
I think the team's very prepared. We're extremely excited for the clash. It's always a great rivalry, and we've had a lot of contact over the last few weeks. We played a few games. We had the tournament at Noordstate as well, where we played against Affies at Waterkloof, and we hosted a tour to Ireland in December, which was great for the boys just to prepare early.
You guys are a very strong side this year. What are some of those strengths to look out for?
Ek dink dit sal seker ons gees wees en net chemistry tussen die span. Ons is 'n span wat baie goed kan reageer op wat iemand anders dit doen. So ou line break maak is ons daar op sy skouer. So ek dink dit is ons hoof key strengths, is van mekaar afspeel en net goed oor die weg kom.
Now, Ricky mentioned this earlier, but there is a good relationship with Paarl boys, lots of history. So what are you expecting this year?
So it's going to be a physical game. I know that it's always a nice hard game against boys and I know the boys are going to be up for it, and also expect a good set piece from them and a good running game, and I think it's going to be quite an intense game.
Well, the boys are definitely ready for this encounter. But Katua, let's take a look at some of the results in recent years, or the last year to be exact.
It's a lot of winnings, eh?
What do you expect? Almost 100% winning rate by Paarl Roos, but of course of course, that bogey team, Grey College, always sneaking in, always a tough encounter. But I think Paarl Roos will be very happy their recent results this year, 2024, getting that important win against Waterkloof, Affies, and Hati Esdrosdij, who is not a team that can be written off. Die donkies daar van Woester, hulle weet hoe om te kom.
And you mentioned that this year Paarl Roos is a strong side, as you can see with that record. What do you think makes it special this year, given the other years?
Yeah, I think what is important is that you're only as good as your last game, and as Paarl Roos, as our team, we're continuously wanting to be better. Yeah. But the sore thing, the sore little point on this whole result is that loss to Grey College on the 19th of August in 2023. Now, you have a saying at school, you can lose all the matches, but if you beat Grey, that is the important one. The second one, of course, being Paarl Boys, which is the match waiting for us. So let's take a look at the visitors.
And we actually got them on the line as well. That's only fair. Can't just do Paarl Roos with even Stevens. Boys, unbeaten so far. What are you thinking?
Ons sterkpunt is definitief hoe ons saam as 'n span speel en hoe ons uit negativiteit kan saam staan en dit positief kan maak. Ons verdediging is redelik goed. Hoe ons saam as 'n span as 'n eenheid verdedig en ons lywe aan die spel sit. En ons kan hulle redelik onder druk sit deur ons balverspreiding in die agterlyn. En vinnige bal van die forwards en die 9 af, ja.
I mean, you're practically neighbours with Paarl Roos, Ricky's team. Known them a very long time, and some of the players you've surely come up the ranks with as well. So what are you expecting from them?
Wat ons weet van Paarl Roos is dat hulle baie goeie set piece het. Al balverspreiding was redelik goed en ook wel defense. Maar ek dink dat ons redelik goed beplan het vir hulle en goed voorbereid is vir hulle. So ons as 'n span sit baie uit om teen hulle te speel Saterdag op Markotte daar in Stellenbosch. Ons weet dat die gees lekker gaan wees en ons kan nie wag om deel te wees van hierdie spesiale geleentheid nie.
I would somewhat say that they are noisy neighbours, but let's take a look at the results of Paarl Boys over the last year.
A lot of victories as well.
Yeah, I must admit, credit where credit is due. They've had a fantastic 2024 season thus far. I think big wins against Jeppy Boys, of course, Garsfontein as well, who is not an easy team to beat, and Kes, and of course Pretoria Boys at Oakdale.
But then the 3-point loss to Wynberg Boys, who have really been earning respect over the last 2 years, carving out a niche as one of the top peninsular contenders this year.
But I think the one that is a sore one, that just rubs that salt in the wounds.
I was about to say, 5th of August.
Ooh!
Lost to Paarl Gym. Interskole. You don't want to lose that one.
No. A same case for Boys. You can lose all the matches, but you don't want to lose to Paarl Gym. So I think this is the year possibly that they can rectify it. Hopefully not starting against Paarl Roos.
Not the men in maroon. Leave them for now.
Now, if we look at this encounter over the last 8 years, it's a pretty even spread. Paarl boys won last year and Paarl Roos the year before. So overall, it's been 3 wins and 3 losses apiece. So it will be interesting to see who turns the tables this weekend.
Roos, you are taking on their old Boerland rivals, Paarl boys. All of this action will be live on SuperSport on Premier Interschools.
Well, that's it for this edition of Premier Interschools.
Don't forget, you can catch us online to get all the live reports, results, fixtures from the best of the best when it comes to schoolboy rugby and netball.
You forgot the banter, Katua.
Oh, the banter, of course, as well.
We'll see you next time.